I'll just f***ing out him. Jim Carrey called me up last week. I talked to him for 5.5 hours. He's like begging me to like get a deal with Q. That's it. You're gonna die. If you ate, you're gonna die. You can't get over that. That's
happening in our world right now, because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not that
Here's
uplifting.
the thing, it's not our world.
None of this is real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
If the person okayed it, I would a human. If you were at a very fancy restaurant and they were like a tiny piece of human meat.
No. I think the only way
You wouldn't try a tiny bite?
No.
Really?
Very different. Did the Illuminati finally get their loudest whistleblower and clone him, thus silencing him? This is like 2 conspiracy theories in one, so here's everything you need to know.
I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower.
Wrong guy. Have you seen him on the talk shows?
Neil Armstrong, you mean the first man to walk on the moon?
Talk about a fish story. Man, and they're buying it.
Oh,
Y'all, did Hollywood just pull the ultimate switch on Jim Carrey? After years of him dropping bombshells about the industry's darkest secrets, he vanished, gone without a trace, only to reappear out of nowhere during the Epstein saga. And folks, it's like staring at a stranger wearing Jim Carrey's face. His eyes, his voice, his whole presence different. And shockingly, he's now recanting every jaw-dropping truth he once shared. Think about it. He's been the subject of endless chatter since the Epstein files hit the internet, and suddenly, after years of silence, he returns just to undo everything he once revealed? That's not coincidence. And guess who's already calling it out, with receipts in hand? Kanye West. If you missed the chaos, here's the wild part. After Jim showed up at the 51st César Awards in Paris, people couldn't believe their eyes. His face, his hair, the way he moves, nothing matches the Jim Carrey we've known for decades. It's like someone tried to replicate him and failed. Conspiracy theorists went into overdrive, claiming the real Jim Carrey was replaced while he was off the grid all these years. And yes, in the Epstein emails that leaked, there's one that literally mentions cloning people. Another even claims Joe Biden died long ago, and the man in office now is just a replacement. I know, it sounds insane. But after the Epstein files have already confirmed what once seemed impossible, can you really dismiss this? Remember, Jim himself warned us about the dark underbelly of Hollywood, and they called him delusional. Yet every word he said came true. And just when the dust settled, this eerie, secondhand version of him steps onto the stage. Let's be real. This is not a coincidence.
That Jim Carrey has been replaced with a clone after seeing this interview.
My favorite funny face is the one I'm wearing right now.
The face you're wearing right now?
What do you mean by that?
Now, that's just one clip from this 2-minute interview, but I will say, when you watch it with the idea of he's been replaced, there are moments in it where you're like, what do you mean by that?
I'm dead.
And here's the thing, he's in Paris receiving this honorary Caesar Award for basically his entire career and his impact on comedy and film. He's being honored for 50 plus years of his life. You could tell he's emotional, he's talking about his dad, it's sentimental, but we've never seen him like this, or at least I haven't. Anytime I've seen a clip of him, an interview, a movie, he's always like off the wall, this wacky personality. So you see him in this like sedated, calm manner and you're like, that's not Jim Carrey. And I don't believe in the clone conspiracies, but even when I'm watching this interview, I'm like, did this dude get lobotomized? Like, why is he so sedated right now? So while I say that I don't believe in the clone conspiracies, I'm not going to say that something isn't up with Jim Carrey, because crazier things have been.
Here's the thing. Ever since Jim dropped those bombshells about the Illuminati, Hollywood has been gunning to shut him down. Remember that infamous Jimmy Kimmel interview? Yeah, the one where Jim straight up called Jimmy out for being tangled in it all. Jimmy tried to play it cool, acting clueless, fumbling over words like his life depended on it, and maybe it did. But Jim wasn't having any of it. He leaned in, relentless, exposing layer after layer, leaving the audience in stunned silence. Every smirk, every pause, it was like watching a live takedown of a kingpin being caught off guard.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it.
For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know, and they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things and, you know, and look at him, look at him.
Long after Jim dropped those explosive claims, his girlfriend died under mysterious circumstances. And if you thought that was shocking, brace yourself for what happened next. Fast forward to the 2018 BAFTA Awards. Jim steps onto the stage to accept his award, and what he said next sent chills through the entire room. He didn't hold back. He accused everyone in the audience of participating in unspeakable ritualistic acts, things most people wouldn't even dare whisper about. Naturally, the crowd recoiled, the media pounced, and headlines screamed, "Jim Carrey loses it." They painted him as delusional, a man teetering on the edge. But looking back now, with the Epstein files laid bare for the world to see, it's terrifyingly clear. He wasn't crazy. Every word he spoke that night matched the grim reality that nobody else dared expose.
Epstein files proved it.
Kidnapping children is not what great nations do. We in America are misinformed. Reality shows have warped our idea of what a hero is. Or what the truth is.
And here's the chilling part about why some people allegedly get cloned. Control. It's not random. From Jamie Foxx to Gucci Mane to Britney Spears, whispers have long suggested that high-profile figures who speak out are swapped with doubles. Easier to manipulate, easier to silence. That's exactly why so many, including Kanye West, believe Jim was cloned. The pattern is brutal. They target the voices that dare to challenge the system. And trust me, that is no accident. Kanye almost became a victim himself. How did he escape? By exposing the person behind the plan before they could act. He even shared the threatening message he received from Harley Pasnak. One option, we sit down, have a loving and open conversation, but no cursing, no rumors. Everything must be based on fact. The second option, we institutionalize you, medicate you, and turn you into a zombie forever. Notice the words, institutionalize again. Back in 2016, Kanye had been arrested and taken to a mental hospital for evaluation, without consent, and it happened at Harley Pasnak's house. Just like Jim, the system could have locked him away, swapped him, cloned him, but Kanye exposed it, and they couldn't risk it. Now, when the clone theories resurfaced, all of Jim's old revelations suddenly felt eerily connected to recent exposures. And baby, the receipts never lie. The first bombshell? A haunting video of missing model Gabriela Rico. Speaking Spanish, later translated, she was distraught, crying, revealing what she had witnessed, celebrities consuming the unthinkable at a Hollywood party. She escaped, desperate for help, and no one believed her. And then she vanished. The video surfaced in 2009, and Gabriela Rico has been missing ever since.
In and they tie string around and then they put it all around the body, but they're naked and they got this tattoo on the private with like little piercings.
Okay.
Not like earrings, but like little gold piercings around their private.
Yeah.
And they all dance around with skulls on in the church there.
Okay.
So they have skulls, like the teachers and the staff, they got 20 skulls each.
And how do you know they've got 20 each?
Yes, because I counted.
Remarks slipping up and confessing to same thing. Her team tried to do damage control by claiming it was a slip-up, but I want y'all to watch it for yourselves and tell me if this sounded anything like a slip-up.
By everything that we do, the babies we eat, the food we eat, the wars we fight, the babies we eat.
And then there was this actress Roseanne Cherry Barr, who also blatantly accused your favorite celebrities of munching. 2. All these accusations coupled with the fact that it was confirmed that this demonic mess was going on Epstein's island, you'd be really delusional to deny that it's going on. Everyone cannot be telling the same lie. I'm just saying.
No, they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human and they drink human blood. They do it. They say you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that. They're doing it. There are so many victims.
For years, there has been a long-standing conspiracy theory that Hollywood and the elites harvest the blood of young people and transfuse it in order to reverse age. And now the Epstein files might have revealed that that is in fact true. In this email to Jeffrey Epstein, it says, all you need is a blood transfusion from the pack and you reverse aging. This is where adrenochrome comes into play. It is a real chemical compound found in the blood when the body is in a fight or flight situation. And we know that the kids that were involved in Jeffrey Epstein's network were definitely put into fight or flight. And of course, we've seen Hollywood elites like Chrissy Teigen tweet about how they're going to a party where they're serving up 4-year-old cheese pizza with adrenochrome and of course the eye emoji. And according to the FBI code words, cheese stands for little girl and pizza stands for girl. Now back to the email. The subject is Dr. Agus, a professor of medicine and biomedical engineering at USC, pretty local to Hollywood. He is also the founding director and CEO of the Ellison Medical Institute. You know, the medical institute funded by Larry Ellison, the new owner of TikTok. And he's also hosted a Paramount show with big celebs like Ashton Kutcher and Oprah Winfrey. If you know, you know. And I think that Hollywood and the elites have been using predictive programming to get us used to this idea. Take Monsters, Inc., for example, where a bunch of monsters go into little kids' rooms to get them to scream, harvest those screams, and then provide energy for the city of monsters. Except in reality, the monsters are a little less.
One thing is crystal clear. Something is seriously off with Jim Carrey. The man we see today looks and moves like a stranger wearing his face, a hollow reflection of the genius we've known for decades. Every expression, every gesture, even the way he speaks, it's just not him. And if Kanye's claims hold any truth, we have to wonder how deep this goes. How many more celebrities have been quietly swapped, cloned, or manipulated? Could the whispers about Gucci Mane, Britney Spears, Ariana Grande, even Kim Kardashian hold water? The pattern is terrifying. Fans and insiders have been speaking up for years. Some say Jim's obsession with higher consciousness, his detachment from superficial fixes like Botox or facelifts, is proof enough. The real Jim was always beyond the physical, tuned into something far greater. And now what we see feels like a mask, a shell, a carefully crafted imposter. Every past revelation, every warning he gave about the industry's darkest corners, suddenly makes the cloning claims even harder to ignore. So what do you think? Did Kanye just confirm what many have been whispering for years? Was Jim Carrey really replaced? And if so, how many others are walking around as shadows of themselves, puppets of a hidden system? Don't just scroll past this, speak up. Drop your theories, your suspicions, your proof if you've got it, in the comments below. This story isn't over, and the world needs to hear your take. And if you thought this was shocking, you haven't seen the half of it. Click here to watch the next video, where even darker secrets come to light, and more Hollywood names are dragged into the chaos. Brace yourself, because once you see it, there's no going back.